to our channel. You are going to learn so much today. You may be thinking, how do you get your parcels delivered to you on the road? Well, you've come to the right place. I am about to tell you everything you need to know about getting your parcels sent to you anywhere around Australia. Now, it took us quite a bit of time to build the courage to be able to get some packages delivered to us on the road. Purely because we didn't know what to do and we did not trust it. We were worried about spending a couple of $100 on items that were never going to make it to us. So let me tell you how you're going to save so much money on the road, because we're going to tell you how you're going to get online shopping. Yes, I know, very exciting, in absolutely no time at all, saving so much money that you will have been spending in local stores that have got like 10, 20, 30, 40% extra on the cost of different standard items that you can just buy online for so much cheaper. So let me dive in, tell you everything there is to know. Let's go. So the best way that we have found to be able to send our parcels all around Australia is through using Australia Post. It is as simple as downloading the Australia Post app onto your phone, creating an account, and then you can press add address, and then you can choose either a Parcel Collect, a Parcel Locker, or a personal address option. Let me show you the difference between each of these options and what might be the best for you. So, first option is a Parcel Locker option. This is fabulous. It means that you can collect your parcels at any time of the day, 24/7, all throughout the year. As long as your parcel has made it to that location, you can collect your package whenever you want. All you need to do, hop on the app, there's a map that comes up, and then you can search the area that you want to send your package to. From there, it's got heaps of those little red icons. You choose your location. From here, what they'll do is they'll send your parcel to one of those big lockers like you might see at a train station. We don't have any in Tasmania, but I'm sure every other state will know what I mean when I talk about like a locker. You might have it anywhere. At the theme park, you pop your lockers in. Anyway, there is a locker that they will send your packages to. You go there, you fill in the thing in the little computer, and then your parcel will pop out, and it's like a magic. It is amazing. Okay, but the next option number 2, is the Parcel Collector address. And so those are where the addresses are sent directly to a post office. Okay, so it does mean you're a little bit limited in what time you can pick it up, but as long as you're there between their opening hours, you're good to go. They're going to hold that package for as long as 10 days. Okay, and so if you're aiming to be at a location but you're thinking maybe the package might not arrive in time, send it that little bit further, and if the package has made it there before you, don't worry about it, because you've got that 10 days leeway. And you might even be able to give them a call and be like, hey, I'm running a little late, and then they might hold on to it for you, which would be really great and really helpful. And then obviously that third option is where you just send it to a normal address. It might be a caravan park, it might be your friend's house, and then you just send the package as you usually would. It's literally as simple as that. But we were so silly and we didn't know what we were doing for 2 months, so we thought this video might be useful. Anyway, I will tell you though, we have had a couple of little mishaps with this whole AusPost sending thing. While it's amazing, it was probably the operator, us, in terms of we really sent it too close to where we were going to be. So the package arrived about a week after we had already departed the location. We weren't going to stay around. We weren't going to be wasting our time waiting for a package to arrive. So what we did then was when it arrived to the post office, we sent it on to an additional address, which was down the road. Once again, WA was having a little bit of trouble with their railway, so everything was delayed. From there, the package didn't make it in time. We'd already left. It was like the whole situation happened again. We then sent it to Perth, and in Perth they sorted it and they sent it to the wrong facility. It meant that it went then halfway across WA again, came back, and then it found our way to our house 2.5 months later. It wasn't too much of a problem. It was literally just Jacob's surf hat. Maybe we'll insert a cute little picture of him wearing his surf hat, which he's so happy with now. He's got it, even though we had to wait 2.5 months for it to come. But if that was something that was more important, we probably would have been a little bit upset about it. But it really wasn't Australia Post's fault. It was a mixture of things. It was us, it was the railways, it was human error. Okay, there wasn't really anything that we could do about it. But aside from that, every other experience, and I'm saying like we've probably ordered 50 things on this trip so far, we've had one issue. That's pretty good if you ask me. The second best thing that we have found on our trip was, well, that we had far too much stuff and we needed to send it home. So Sendle is a little company, you may have heard of it. A lot of small businesses use it to send their packages all around Australia. But you can actually sign up to Sendle and you can send pretty big boxes for very, very cheap across the country. So that was the best way that we found, or the cheapest way that we found, that we could send packages if we were close to a big capital city. A lot of people don't know about Sendle because it's not Australia Post, and Australia Post has taken over the whole country, I think, if not the world, if not the universe. But Sendle is great. All you do is you register it online, you put in your package dimensions, you put in your package weight, it'll tell you how much it's going to cost, and they will pick it up from your location. So when we were in Perth, we sent 2 ginormous packages home. They were huge. They were like this big by this big. You know what I'm talking about. And I think it cost us like $35 to send it home. Is that not the craziest thing you've ever heard in your life? What a bargain. So I would say a hack if you're living on the road, you need to send a big package, use Sendle. Don't use Australia Post for this because they will charge you an arm and a leg to get it anywhere. So to make that an easy comprehension for you, I don't know if that was good English or terrible English. That was terrible English. But to make this easy for you to understand, it's pretty much like Uber. All they do is they will pick your stuff up from your house and then they will fly it, drive it, I don't really care as long as it makes it, or ferry it, because we actually sent it all the way to Tasmania. We sent it all the way from Perth to Tasmania, and I think it arrived in like 5 days. And then what will happen is the Uber guy will just drop it off you at your house and away you go. You're dancing until the sun goes down. It's fabulous. Use Sendle because it is so bloody cheap. So you should be so up to date with how to receive packages while you're living on the road. It is super easy. You need to build up the courage to be able to do it, because I promise you'll save like $1 million gajillion dollars. And you'll also be able to get birthday presents and Christmas presents from your families back at home. So that'll be really nice because presents are the best. But if you have got a better way of doing this, I'm not saying that our way is the absolute be all and end all best way in the whole wide world, but we just thought it might be a useful thing for you guys to know, because we were walking around like 2 little silly people not knowing how to get packages on the road. Anyway, we will see you in next week's video. I hope this has been useful. Make sure you like and subscribe, ring the bell, and then we can bring you more tips as you travel around the country with us. We will see you very soon. Bye.